California employers know that workers' compensation insurance rates are on the rise, and that means we're eventually headed to another work comp crisis. The question this time is, will we be prepared for what really is part of a predictable historic cycle? The pattern works like this. Workers' compensation rates rise, often with double-digit increases. These rates cause outcry from business leaders that triggers legislative reform. Over the short term, reform creates attractive market conditions for insurance companies to increase their competitive efforts for market share, a situation that produces price wars. With rates declining, businesses shop for the best deal. Employers become complacent with lower prices and lose their focus on injury prevention and cost containment. Claim costs do not fall in relation to the reduced rates, so employers suffer from an increase in their experience modification factor. Legislative reforms prove to be ineffective in addressing the real cost drivers, such as medical inflation and abuses in the system. And insurance companies' profits grind down and the low-ball deals go away. Employers are left with fewer choices, higher experience modification factors, and higher costs. Inevitably, a renewed public outcry starts the cycle over again. Employers that rely exclusively on legislative reform and the insurance marketplace for stable cost reduction will learn soon enough that this is just the calm before the storm. Here's how to change the status quo. Understand that workers' compensation insurance functions like a credit line. Employers are typically financing injury costs through their workers' compensation policies. The finance charge is determined by an experience modification factor that is applied to all workers' comp policies. In general, employers with better than average injury expenses receive a credit, thus reducing premiums. Employers with worse than average injury costs will carry a debit rating and pay more. History shows that this is difficult for employers to lower their experience mod factor during declining rate cycles. So many employers find their total workers' comp costs will go up, even though premium rates are going down. It is critical for employers to be vigilant and proactive in reducing injury expenses. Ultimately, an employer's injury costs have a far greater impact on the company's eventual net cost than reform and rate decreases. This fact shifts the responsibility of cost reduction from governmental bodies, insurance companies, and the marketplace directly to the employer. Reducing injury costs can be broken down into two primary categories: what to do before injury occurs and what to do after an injury occurs. The most effective way to drive down workers' compensation costs over the long term is for employers, medical professionals, and employees to make the right decisions and do the right things at the right time. Practical and proven methods are available. Awareness, knowledge, and possibly a dose of faith are the initial steps. No government entity, insurance company, or even the free market system will ever produce more beneficial long-term results. Once you get to know us, you'll see that Beurden Insurance has the experience and the integrity you deserve. We'll enjoy the opportunity to provide you better insurance solutions. Ask us for an estimate or a quick quote. I'm Sean Herndon, Beurden Insurance. Better insurance solutions. It's what we do.